Is it working? Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, I'm going to do some animation shit. Cool. Alright, yeah, animation stuff. Which I haven't done in ages. So here's my base dude, but I'm going to do a lot more. So I have all these other animations. Oh yes, I'll just play it, make sure it works. That looks pretty good. And what have I got here? So I'm just looking at their animation thing, and it's really bare bones. So I think I'll start with something similar and build on it. So let's keep that over there as a reference, and then S on it. Here I'll make a animation blueprint, that dude, and that. Call BPA character control. And okay, I'll do that. Now they only have two variables, is in air and speed. I'll just ignore jumping for now and go with speed. And over here, got an update animation. Try get porno. Now I'm not sure why you can't just do this at the start and cache it. So I'm getting a movement component. And then I'm setting is in air. Falling. we set the speed from the pawn. Now, one of the things I need to do with swimming is remember to account for acceleration, because like if you're just using velocity, then the movement is going to be according to how fast you're moving. That makes sense until you say until you're like drifting along in the water, and once you've got up to that speed, you don't actually need to paddle as fast, I don't think. Like you can sort of drift for a bit, and it wouldn't make sense. Like if you stop paddling, you slow down, whereas if I just did it based on velocity, you keep paddling and paddle slower and slower until you stop, which just wouldn't look right. Vector length and set the speed. And that seems to be it. In the animation graph itself, we've just got a root state machine. It's not Lego motion. And inside that, ignoring everything else, I'm just going to say add state, which is idle / run, which is going to be, yeah. If we go here, let's go with that. And you can see if I increase the speed, interesting. Maybe it does need that. Oop. Should stick that guard there. So then I should be able to tweak this. But why is that not? If I do it here, the scale. Alright, fine. Now, it's going to be fairly difficult to do swimming animations without actually swimming, so I need... For now, I'm just going to do it like this. It should be a state. That's fine. So I can say, is in water. and I'm going to set that to default. No, I'm not. In my preview I am. And then back to here. Here I'm going to say it's not really above water, is it? It's just not in water. Whatever. Copy that. So in water. What is swimming would make sense, wouldn't it? Can I do this? Can I switch or blend? Oh, just by ball. Yeah. All right. So true is going to be swimming. False is going to be base, and the boolean is going to be that dude. So compile that. So is in water. Oh, because okay. Well, that's helpful. I wonder what that means. So I need to introduce turning. You can see here. You see here, this is all about direction. So, whatever reason, so I need to say, just call that, right. Makes sense, yeah. And up. Save that. And is this the same deal? Yes, it is. Horizontal should be right, and up. And then, pi. Anyhow, and then this one is not the same. That's just left right, so I'll call this right. And there we go. And I assume the same, yeah. And what I actually need to do is like blend between that and that, depending on speed. And I'm not sure. I don't know if you can do that. Okay, I don't know if you can blend between blends. Yeah, you can't. So alright, where are we? Default. No, I want to go back to says. Hang on. Alright, we're in swimming and we're in idle. So it's not really idle, is it? I need to introduce the concept of right and up, so side movements and upwards movements, because all these animations just kind of assume you're going forward. So I need to scale them some other way. So, can I find an idle? Underwater idle. That sounds good. Right. Now blend. Blend multi. Okay, so I've got idle, slow and fast. Yeah, because it doesn't make, you can't spin backwards, obviously. Alright, so idle goes in there. Idle goes there. Underwater, slow forward goes there, and underwater forward rather than slow forward goes there, and that goes in there. In terms of alpha, I'm not really sure. Oh, I'll just try this 0.5 and 0.75. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. I believe that's like a blend between those last two. I might have to make a more complicated blend space. Yeah, I think I'll have to do that. So I need to make a 2D blend space that accounts for both idle, slow and fast movement. So if we go back to here, blend spaces, I suppose. Oh wait, what have they got? I think he makes animations. Yeah, okay. Animations, and blend spaces there, and then there, and then here we go. Blend space. It should be 2D using a default mannequin. Blend space. Swim underwater as opposed to swimming on the surface of the water. And then in here, I've got the two axes, so I go horizontal is right, vertical is, oh no. So there's three axes, isn't there? You're not just looking at speed and left and right, you're looking at speed, left, right, and up, down. So any way I do this, I'm going to have to blend it in the state set, I think. So if I do this now using speed and say left right, I'm just shifting a problem, so I'll have to blend manually between the flat animations and the down and up animations. So this isn't going to get me anywhere. I need to work out how to do this. First, how about I do that? Let's try that. I'm going to slow that down, and nothing's going to happen. And the other thing I need to do is bind the speed of the animation to the player input speed, obviously with upper limits. So what I'm actually going to do, can I do notes? Yes. Well, I don't want to. There we go. Okay. Scale animation speed by player speed. And then 3D blending for 3D, meaning a third dimension. So you got with the 1D animations, you've got you can do left and right, for example. With 2D, you can do left, right, up, down. But I need 3D, which would be left, right, up, down, and forwards, backwards. Even though you can't swing backwards, it's still an axis, which they don't have. If you could blend between blend spaces, I could do it just with another 2D one, but you can't, which is a shame. 3D blending for state machine blending. What blends are there? There's blend poses. Just a regular blend is that. I think I basically need to work out weights. So between speeds 0 and 100, for example, it blends between so like that, and alpha has to be capped at 1. So I need to say wonder what the units are. There's no, whatever. I've got more questions than answers. So I'll say, for example, first I'll just do this. I'll say max swing speed float and 400. Oops. 400. Now, can I say that it's constant? No, that's rude. Okay, so that's that. Then I run that through a clamp with a -0, so you can't go backwards, and the max is that guy. And optimizing this should actually be the event graph. Shush! Alright, so back to this. So if that is less than 100, then, and this is so bad for optimization. You can see these things. This, I thought would kill that. Anyway, that's good to have those because it means it's fast. Anyway, alright, so if it's below 100, I actually want to normalize to put it in the alpha, I think. If I go 100, does it clamp it? Yeah, it clamps it, but yeah. Alright, so if that's, oh, you can't do a branch. Shit. Alright, how about this? Knowing that my maximum is 400, I'm going to normalize it like this, which is the normal way. I'm going to divide it by max swim speed. So that's going to be still, but as I get closer to 400, that sort of works out to be 1 over here. But I don't, what I want to do is then scale by 2, and then let's do this. After I scale up, this might not work, but let me try it. So if I do that and then clamp, clamp between 0 and 1 for that, and then clamp between 1 and 2 for that, that might possibly work. Okay, definitely not. Oh wait, 1, and then I need to subtract 1. So shouldn't that be still? Yeah, okay, so as I get to 200, he's doing the full slow swim, and then it should blend into fast. Alright, cool. That's what I want, but as you can see, it's removed these fast path things. So I knew to do that, but I need to obviously fix that at some point. Get rid of that and that. I've pretty much done that. So what I'll probably do is do all this in the event graph and set like a current swim speed or something. Okay, so that's all good. Now I need to do, so that's my forwards movement, which is easy enough. Now I need to do right and left, and I honestly have no idea how to do that. So for now, I'll just make right and up, which I'm going to say, and just for consistency, I'll call this forward. Now forward has a speed. Right, am I going to say, that doesn't really count for strafing either. Right, am I going to say there should be a value between -1 and 1, meaning -1 is left, or I should really be scaled by the speed. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so right goes into that and that, and up goes into that and that. If I compile that, swim a bit faster, and I say up, he's going to look up, say down, he's going to look down, and then right and left. And honestly, he doesn't look like he's going to rotate very fast. I think what I need to do as well, I'll make forward a value between -1 and 1. Oh, you can do it here, cool. So that should be -1, -1, -1, -1, -1, and 1, -1, -1. The other way I could do this is with a vector, because that's just a 3-axis, but then I would need to split it anyway, and that might not be good for performance, I don't know. Alright, so that describes direction, and then I have the separate one, which is speed. So you can be going in any of those directions, and then you have a separate speed variable. So those are fine, but this then needs to be multiplied by the speed. So if I say forward is 1, and then speed goes faster and faster, looks right, go faster, cool, and then we've got no reverse animation for swimming, which is fine. Okay, so that's the basic logic for now. I will do I'll do a quick optimization pass. So these are cool, that's not. What am I doing here? So what I should be doing is getting I'm not sure which one of these is actually breaking. Yeah. Anyway, if I go call this slow swim speed and then fast swim speed, I'll put the, you can't multi-select, that's not nice. Category, swimming, cool. Then grab all of these, go over here, I'll call that, I can go there, there, or something. Set variables from the form. And then, regardless of whether we're doing that, I want to then say I'm going to do all this nonsense. So after that, do that. Otherwise, do that. Yeah. Okay. So slow swim speed. I'm setting that, and I'm setting that. And that goes in there. That goes in there. This is really ugly. I'm fighting the urge not to clean it up. So I can replace that with that and that with that. And I should get the fast back. Yep, cool. So is it also working? Yeah. Yep. Okay. Now I'll do is on water surface. Here, we'll save it. And for debugging purposes, say yes. Over here, say under swimming on surface. True. There. Let's hope that stays fast. Yep. And here, hopefully, it's just a matter of doing that. That doesn't look like it's it, does it? Definitely not. Is on more surface speed. That's better. Right, up and down aren't a thing for that. Right, so that's cool. The other thing, I need to scale the play rate, but in order to do that, I need to really need metadata to say, well, this animation over its duration travels X amount of units, so that I can then work out the scale. But I don't know that you can add metadata to them. Alright, whatever. So that's that. There's the walking animations. I need to work out. I bought that the character control thing. I just need to go and rip that apart and see how it works. I think that would be the best thing to do. So I'm going to save this, and I'm going to commit it. Started swimming. Oh yeah, they're all going to be altered because of retargeting them all. That seems all good. I'll do that. Then I'll kill the stream because I want to go to bed.